Alright, what's up, guys? Again, be5679. If you're watching this replay, give us some people to come in here, and I'm gonna click out of here real quick so I can handle my BI over here. If you're in the chat, I'm not in there yet. Give me 2 seconds to see the chat. I do not see the chat right now. 1 second. Matter of fact. Alright, actually, I see the chat now. Alright, what's up, Angel? What up, Stack? Me, Alright, we got that. Monetized, bam. Alright, here I come, here I come, here I come, here I be, here I be, here I be. Alright, let's go just a couple minutes, man. Let's get some people in here. What's going on, everybody? What's up, JJ? What's up, TJ, brother? What's up, brother? Shit. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? What's up, baby? Let me get this banner out the way for real. Let me get that out the way for real. That's good, right? That's good. What's up, everybody? Big Stack. What's up, baby? Yeah, it is what it is. You know, JJ, it is what it is. What up, Laura? What up, Moonchild? What's going on? I can't call it, you know. I hope you're having a good day, though, too, JJ. Thank you. I know one thing. I'm getting scared of that vape, man. I'm starting to get scared. I know someone that has a teenager, a kid. I know some chick that has a kid that's a teenager, right? And I seen her this morning, and she said that her kid is in a coma from smoking a vape. Their lungs collapsed, and she's in a coma. So I'm like I'm getting weary with the vape, man. It's just so much cheaper, though. You know what I'm saying? It's so much cheaper to smoke that vape. Way cheaper. But it's funny how when cigarettes came out, they were harmless. You know? Oh yeah, we didn't know they were harmless. Well, vape came out and it was harmless. Now, all of a sudden, all these things are popping up with this vape. Yeah, Jay. You think so, Laura? You think it's more harmful? It's crazy because these hurt my chest way more. You know what I mean? Like my lungs, when I started smoking that vape, my lungs came back. Like I was able to run and I wouldn't be out of breath. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So I like felt better, but you know, I buy singles here and there. That's it. They want too much for these packs, man. They want $10 a pack. No, that's too much money for me right now. $10 a day. Can't come off that for no squares, man. What's up, dirty ass Lou? What's up, Sherry? Oh, it is what it is, Angel. You know. I'm gonna smoke this cigarette with you guys real quick. Get acquainted, and then we'll start once I go back in the other room. We'll get started here. Dude, I found something, dude. Hey, look, I found Mean Gene predicting that the Twin Towers would fall, man. Mean Gene. I'll play for you guys here. That tobacco ain't no good, Stack. That shit's bad for you too, man. It's all bad, you know. It's all bad. The best thing to do is quit all of it. But I'm too stressed out, man. Too stressed out to stop smoking right now. I did that in prison though, Stack. Those roll ups, man. They hurt my lungs for real. That's what I'm saying, JJ. I'm trying to weigh the options. Which one's better, you know? Dude, why does this always pop up like this? Hold on, man. Do not disturb. Do not disturb. Thank you. What's that? What is? What's hard? I gotta put live chat on. This is coming differently, man. It's all bad, man. It's all bad. Yo, man. No cap. They are. Man, them roll ups in prison, man. Those, whew, my gosh, it was like there'd be you'd find sticks of wood like this in them. You know what I mean? I mean, tobacco's a leaf, so it would be like, this big stick. You find these sticks of wood in your bag of tobacco, this big ass stick of wood. Like, damn. Yeah, that's the thing too, JJ. I vape. When I hit that vape, sometimes I keep hitting it. I'll hit that thing like, yeah, no doubt, TJ. I stopped before. I stopped before. It's just when I'm stressed, that's when I really smoke a lot when I'm stressed out. I hear you, Angel. I hear you. I hear you. All right, let's go do this. Let's go do this, man. Raindrops keep falling. Whew. Angel keep calling, telling me I'm on my way. Telling me I'm on my way. Oh, what's that, Laura? What is the number 9? What does the number 9 represent, Laura? And what you're asking me? You said, "What's up, Big John?" You said, "What happened to the number 9?" What's up, kitten? Is that what you said? What happened to the number 9? Oh shit! I didn't realize it was like that. Jeez, no one ever told me that. How long has it been like that? Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize it was like that. Um, sheesh, where do I change that at? Wait a minute. Oh, that's all fits. That's why. Wait. Yep, that's all fits. Oh man. Yep. Hmm. Where'd that one go? It doesn't. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing this. It won't let me change it. Bro, it's won't let me change the colors. What's going on here? Bro. I don't know. Good eye, though. Good eye. Good eye, Laura. Good eye. So I didn't realize it was like that. It's cutting it off, though. No, I'm saying it's not letting me change the word. Like I tried to put a different word and it wouldn't let me change it just now. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What was I about to say though? I need John Smith. Where's he at? Okay. Never mind, you're good. I thought I'd make sure you had that I want to make sure you had the range. Alright, let me pull these up. Bam, shabam. Give me my videos. Where are my? Alright, let's start with this one. Alright. Share the screen. See that time, right? Pay attention to that time, babe. Much love, Johnny. You too, brother. Caleb, what's up, man? Glad you're alright, brother. Haven't heard from you in a while, man. Glad you're cool, bro. Thank you, JJ. Thank you.
looks like it was in the Pentagon. Okay, we have a report. 335. Yes, well, where the explosion? We heard that with a plane down. Can you confirm? We're not positive, but we are responding from the area of 14th Street Bridge. Engine 101, did it crash over there in the Pentagon? Is that correct? Well, we're getting confirmation of the Engine 108, we have a report of a plane crash somewhere in the area of the Pentagon. We're trying to get further. I need you to go over to 1
What's up, Danny? Okay. Now, guys, right here, Mean Gene is going to predict the Twin Towers to fall. Now I'm getting into exposure. So real quick, everybody rest up that went down that day. You know what I mean? Sorry for the families that got to go through that shit, man, that lost people. And because I don't know what you guys know, but from what I know for a fact it wasn't who they said it was. And our own people had involvement in that. There's no way possible to get in the United States and do some shit like that under our government. You can't get by us like that. You know what I mean? So if something like that was to happen, in my opinion, there has to be insiders involved. But this is before 9/11. Listen to this.
The slickster, a key in the African dream and a big boss man. Gentlemen, is this the match you wanted all along? Or are you going to continue your terrorist attacks on the mega powers and the defenseless Elizabeth? What do you want? Oh yeah, we are anxiously awaiting the presents, and they're just about on their way now. The Twin Towers, my team, along with the big boss man. And they are indeed towers, McMahon. Look at the size of these two. All right, thank you, Vince McMahon. Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage, the lovely Elizabeth. Three people working as one with one goal in mind: to defeat, or should I say demolish, the Twin Towers. Hulk Hogan, you talked about the triangle of love. Jesse Ventura says there's a problem. Explain. Well, you know me, Gene. You got right to the heart of the matter with that question, brother. It's the love, man, that's going to supercharge the mega powers and tear down the Twin Towers. This man, what were your thoughts then? Oh, yeah, me, Gene. I can still feel the pain when that cold steel bit into Miss Elizabeth's wrist right there. And when her muscles were torn, my muscles were torn. When her bone was bruised right there, I felt the pain. Hulk Hogan felt the pain, and I can still feel the pain right now. And Hulk Hogan, that pain won't stop until the Twin Towers come crumbling down. Oh, yeah, right now, tonight, on prime time, yeah.
That ain't cool, man. That ain't cool. And then there's this. New evidence, 9/11, where they found nanothermite in the dust. I'm sure everyone had heard about this by now. They found what in the dust is only used in demolition of buildings. Nanothermite, Oh man, like this one here really really blew their lid off of it. That one there really blew their cover there. I actually want to pull up something real quick before I go on to this gematria. Man, this shit's crazy right here. This one, man. I'm sure you guys heard this. Most of you heard this. I want to play in the classroom when George Bush was in the classroom. What the kids were saying. Let me see if this got it here. Let's see if
Mr. Card, I want to talk to you about September 11th, 2000, and reflect on those. The White House situation.
No, that ain't it. How can I get the kids? I want to hear what the. Here we go. This should be it. This. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. All right, listen to this. Now, listen. If you remember on 9/11, right? For anyone that didn't see this, if you're watching TV, they went and told George Bush in his ear, right? And he was in a classroom down in a Florida elementary school. But right before they told George Bush that the Twin Towers was just hit, this is what the kids were saying to the teacher. This is what they were saying in their classroom. Peep this.
Get ready to read all these words on this page without making a mistake. Look at the letter at the end and remember the sound it makes. Get ready. Kite. Yes, kite. Get ready to read this word the fast way. Get ready.
Look at George.
Yes.
Look at him.
Sound it out. Get ready. Sound it out. Get ready. What word? Yes, kit. Boys and girls, sound this word out. Get ready. What word? Steal. Yes, steal. Read these words the fast way. Get ready. Play. Yes, playing. Get ready. Must. Yes, must. Let's read these words the fast way without making a mistake. Get ready. Kite. Yes, kite. Get ready. Kit. Yes, kit. Get ready. Steal. Yes, steal. Get ready. Play. Yes, playing. Get ready. Must. Yes, must. Go to those speaker reader up on your seat. Open your book up to lesson 60 on page 150.
Look. See, I'm telling them right now. That's when they told him. They just told him.
At the count of 3, everyone should be on page 153.
What a creep, dude. What a creep, bro.
Thank you.
What a creep. So they just told him in his ear right there. So the kids are saying right before George Bush gets told the Trade Center was hit by 2 planes. Kite, steal, plane, must? Come on, man. Now, let me show you this real quick. Now, this was put out in August of 2001, all right? Bin Laden, you know, the big bad guy, Bin Laden, some man in a cave, put out a strike on the U.S. They had him. This is the actual declassified file right here. Bin Laden determined to strike the U.S. So they already was programming people, okay? They were putting it in their head that Osama bin Laden was the bad guy. Osama bin Laden was coming for you. Osama bin Laden was plotting an attack on America through planes. They even said in planes, and this is a little thing here where they had typed up to, where does it say here? Declassified down here. You see that? But I read it earlier. It just says what I said basically. And so that was put out, right? Now check out these words, man. Check out the numbers that go with this. Okay. Also, take into account that there was a fake 9/11 survivor right here. Look, 9/11 faker hoax documentary. The woman who wasn't there, she faked 9/11 survivor. Fake military veteran, 9/11 survivor. See what I'm saying here? The woman who wasn't there, fake 9/11 survivor. Wow. 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 Let's see what they say.
There are so many horrible stories from that tragic day on 9/11.
I saw so much suffering on that force to the degree where it's just something that I don't want to share with anyone. I'm just kind of been keeping it to myself. It's a secret that you carry with you. And it becomes a burden because
You are lying, miss. You are lying. That is not cool.
So that is Tanya Head, and to say she was carrying around a
Tanya
secret
Heed.
is an
Name's
understatement.
Heed.
Tanya became a well-known figure after sharing her 9/11 survival story, even becoming the president of a survivors group. But it turns out Tanya's story was just that, a totally made-up story. Robin,
there was never a plane.
And Angelo Guglielmo Jr. wrote the chilling story of Tanya Head's elaborate deception in their new book, The Woman Who Wasn't There. And Angelo also created a documentary about her, and they are my guests this morning.
What's up, Johnny?
Good morning.
What's the matter, buddy?
The immense pain that so many people have felt since 9/11, even if you weren't a survivor, but to go on for years claiming to be one. What was up with Tanya? Why did she do this?
Well, man, you guys, man. These mainstream people, do you hear them? To go on for years pretending like you were there. Yeah, that's some scumbag shit. But how about going on for years pretending like it was some man in a cave when there's so much evidence pointing to something else, but you guys, you know what I mean, United States won't investigate it. How about that? And then they're going to sit on the mainstream and actually, I get it. She faked being there. I bet you it was part of, I bet you that had something to do with the GOV, that girl faking being there. It had to have, man. And they did it so sloppy. It's like they want us to know, honestly. Honestly, there's so much shit on 9/11. It's like they want you to know. To have that much money, deal with this many elites, how could you ever get caught up in something like that? Just like the Epstein shit. Epstein is a distraction, man. They're still talking about Jeffrey Epstein. I don't even want to hear about Jeffrey Epstein no more. Every time an article comes, completely just throw it. It's a distraction. Now, let's look at this. All right. Check this shit out. You know me in numbers, guys. You know me in numbers. So look, peep game, right? I wrote this down. It's written down. So peep, I'm gonna pull shit up and show you though, right? Now peep this. I'm on the number 7 heavy, right? I hear about it all the time in the comments. Oh man, you and these numbers, man, you can make numbers do anything, this, that, third, and third, blah. All right, you can say that all you want, but you cannot tell me this is by accident. Now, as you all know, 777 and 777, 777, order out of chaos, okay? Part of New World Order. Flight 77, okay, crashes into the Pentagon, which was 77 feet tall, okay? And it lies on the 77th West Meridian. That's its coordinates. So you got Flight 77 crashing into a 77-foot tall Pentagon that is located on the 77th West Meridian. Then Flight 77 takes off at 8:20 a.m. and it crashed at 9:37 a.m., 77 minutes later. Then World Trade Center 77. September 11th spelled out 77. United States 77. Zionist 77. Power 77. And Judaism 77. Now I'll pull it up so you guys can see. All right, let's just do something like this. Okay. How tall is the Pentagon? Come on, man. What's going on? This should all be right here for real. Here. Oh my God, look, they changed it, bro. Dude, they changed the feet on it. Or 77 plus 5. Man, dude, I'm telling you, it's 77 feet tall. And here go the coordinates right here. See this one right here? 77 West Meridian. Hold on. I guarantee you it's 77 feet tall. I'm going to pull it up. What else did I have to pull up on here? 77 77 foot tall. Flight 77 has nothing to do with this, besides crashing into it. Construction's almost 70. So last year was 77 years ago. Last year would have been 77 years ago. 71 plus 5 would be 76. Floor count 7. Dude. Oh my God, dude. I gotta tell this dude they changed this. Bro, that is wild. What's up, Betty Boop? Yo, who in the chat seen this before, bro? That the Pentagon is 77 foot tall. Who's seen that on Wikipedia before? I didn't even look this up. This stuff is in the top of my head. You know what I mean? Those numbers are on the top of my head. That's why they're written down. Because this is just, remember, I'm telling you, this Pentagon is 77 feet tall, dude. They changed that, man. How'd that just happen, bro? All right, Flight 77. Okay, you see that? This is the one that went into the Pentagon. Is the Pentagon 77 feet tall? Pentagon plane crash is a scam. Flight 77 never hit it. Yeah, it hit right next to it. Who said it hit it? The building is approximately 71 feet. Dude, they changed this shit, bro. They're scammers, bro. This is crazy. How many people that expose this know about this? How long have they had this changed? How tall is the Pentagon? The Pentagon building, look, 77 feet tall, man. I'm telling you, it's 77 feet tall. Look, the Pentagon is 77 feet tall. Man, I'm not making this up. I swear to God, man. This shit been 77 feet tall every time I ever looked it up until right now. Okay, the Pentagon building is 1,414 feet wide. Oh my gosh, 1414. That's another 2 sevens. Look at this. If the building is 1,414 feet wide, that's 2 more sevens. 7 goes into 14 once, 7 goes into 14 once, 7, 7. And then you see it say right there, 77 feet tall. What's this? Oh, man, I don't care about that, man. Okay, so this is answer.com, and this has everything you ask it. Anything you ask this thing, it tells you. Right there, bro. That proves my point, man. That's crazy. Wikipedia just showed me something different, bro. They're liars, bro. They're liars. Yeah, I agree with you, Betty Boop. After I just seen that, I agree with you. That is ridiculous. What's up, Big Mike? Yeah, TJ. I know, right? Big Mike, how you been, brother? Where you been at, man? Oh man, that's crazy, Stack. Dude, you got the Pentagon. I didn't know about the feet wide, but you get what I'm saying, guys. Look at that right there. 1,414 feet wide. That's 2 sevens will go into that. And then it's 77 feet tall. Now look, Flight 77 crashed into the Pentagon, 77 feet tall, or crashed right next to it, whatever. It was headed towards the Pentagon. It never hit it, but it was headed towards it, and it crashed right next to it. And it lies on the 77th West Meridian. Then it takes off. Flight 77 takes off at 8:20 a.m. and crashes at 9:37 a.m. That's 77 minutes later. Then World Trade Center 77, September 11th 77, United States 77, Zionist power and Judaism is 77. That's not an accident. I don't care what no one says about numbers. That's not an accident, bro. 7 is a ritualistic number. They do this shit, man. This is what they do it on purpose. It's not an accident, man. It just isn't. You can't do that by accident. 77 flight, 77. What 77 minutes later, 77 feet tall, 14 feet wide. That's 2 more sevens. You get the fuck. There's way more to that. There's way more to that. Dude, this is the tip of the surface for numbers for 9/11. I just didn't have enough time to set this up, and it was getting too late, so I went live. This is the tip of the surface with numbers on 9/11. There's so many numbers that, like 343 is 7 times 7 times 7. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, JJ. Yeah, Angel, they're changing history. They're changing history right in front of us because of this bullshit digital shit. Then now they can just make their own history, man. You know, like, we love it. Technology's a good thing, but the way they use it is in a bad way, man. I can't believe Wikipedia changed that, bro. That it used to be 77, right on Wikipedia. It said it right there. See, that's why, man. These creeps. Same, man. Same, Mike. Same, Mike. Same. Been going through some bullshit, but you know. Yeah, smash them likes for me, guys. We got big haters already. Big haters already. We got the haters that literally come here and screen record me because they're on my pipe. And then we got the haters that come here and screen record me and hit the thumbs down. So smash them thumbs up for me, guys. The thing is, I can't believe someone could smash a thumbs down on a video that has to do with 9/11. You know, it could be my worst enemy. If he's making a video about 9/11 and trying to find the truth about it, I'm not going to hit the thumbs down. You know what I mean? It could be my worst enemy. I wouldn't do that because of what that person's talking about. So I feel bad for people that they're that petty, but it helps the video out, so I'm not mad at them. What's up, Thrift? Yeah. A lot of hidden messages. Numbers and words are like relatives. You know, like, it makes up everything, man. John Smith, tell him about that vortex math. That vortex math is crazy. Man, it's crazy. I can't even explain it. It's so difficult, but it's crazy though. Hey, yo, Johnny is funny. I got 19 watching right now. That's all right. We got us. You're right, Betty. I don't really watch movies, Sherry. I only watch movies if it's something that is like studying predictive programming and shit like that. I don't really watch movies no more, or unless I'm with a girl. 77 above ground, 77 below ground. You're right. Yeah, that's another one. You're right. And then don't forget this, guys. Don't forget this. Hold up. All right, so the Pentagon, right? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How the hell do I make that? Wait. Yeah, okay, that's how you make it, right? That's a pentagon, right? Like that. Am I making it right like this, right? Yeah. Wait, no, that ain't right. Hold on. Let me just pull a picture up. Show me a picture of the Pentagon. What's up, Killer Kyle? Now, guys, you know, when you look at our Pentagon, you can make a pentagram right in the middle of it. Our Pentagon literally makes a pentagram right in the middle of it. Now, these are just devilish, satanic shit. This is satanic shit. This is like they worship the devil, man. They're devil worshiping creeps. Okay. That's what a pentagon looks like, right? Do you see what I'm saying? Here, I'm just going to do it on here. All right, bam. All right. There's your pentagon. Okay, this is our pentagon. This is where, you know, all the bullshit happens. And then, so easily, it's just like, bam. Okay, can I write here? There we go. So easily, you can put a pentagram right in the middle of it. Do you see what I'm saying now? They got the 5-point star right there. The pentagram is all about worshiping, say. And then how about this? What is that? The seal of the United States. The seal of the United States. Show me a picture of the seal of the United States. All right. All right, so look, right? Peep this, bro. This type of shit that makes me sick. All right. You got the phoenix, what they call the phoenix, but then Freemasons, a double head. It says the double-headed eagle is a phoenix. So in the Freemason book, it says the double-headed eagle is the phoenix. All right. You know, you got 13 right here, 13 little arrows right there. But look right here, you can see the star Israel is right in there. Okay, so look right here. The Israel flag is inside those stars. Do you see this? The Israel flag, the Ishtar star, however you say it, Ishtar. See it? I'll take a picture and draw it in there. You know how the Israel flag is basically two triangles coming together, and in Freemasonry, one triangle means the male, the other triangle means the female. So the two triangles coming together, it's that, you know, that tranny shit, them pushing the trannies and shit like that. That's what they're into, man. I'm telling you, that's their dude. They want everyone to be trannies, bro. They want a world full of trannies. They don't want reproduction. These people are sickos, bro. All right, so bam. Bam, right? See the stars, okay? Now, watch. I didn't do it that good, but you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? The star of Israel literally goes in them stars. If you look at the seal of the United States, in those little stars, you can make the Israel star like that. I mean, boy, that was an accident, let me tell you. Then I got that girl in the comments today arguing with me about Israel. She's arguing with me, telling me Israel saved the world. Israel is the people that make your medicine and the best scientists in the world. This girl's coming at me about Israel, bro. I'm like, miss, go. She told me to go do my research. I said, you gotta go do your research, buddy. Oh man, I seen them before, Mike. I know what you're talking about, Big Mike. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Big Mike. I got you. Shit, I gotta get my phone charger. Hold on. I don't want to label. I don't want to label. Business that I used to fuck in the last times. Getting hot, man. It's getting hot in here, man. All right. Is it going to pop up the same way, Mike? If I type it in. What's up, Wendy? Yeah, I hear you, kitten. Yeah, exactly. Also, John Smith. Look what John Smith just said. Exactly. They're smaller than New Jersey, bro. And if you look at who put it up, Blackstone Intelligence put up the 202 countries in debt or whatever. We're number 202, and little Israel is number 22. They're number 22 with the most money in the world. We're 202, and our taxpayers give $10.5 million a day to Israel. And then John Smith, remember this? John Smith, remember the other day when we was looking at the Human Resolution Act with Israel in the United States? Dude, check out this one, bro. Look at this one. Human Resolution Act 1795. Look at this, bro. United States-Israel Direct Energy Cooperation Act. It was passed in March of 2019. Introduced, I mean. Okay, this is where they have it. It has to be past this by now. They don't tell you no more. I don't know how to find it. And dude, United States-Israel Direct Energy Cooperation Act. And take a guess what this is about. I'm not going to go over it right now because I'm doing a video on it. But yeah, bro. In little old Israel, man. Just like John said, they're smaller than New Jersey, bro. And they're worth, you know what I mean, so much money, and we're in debt. Yet we're giving them money. Why? What sense does it make to be giving another country money to do this and that with while we're in debt and they're like way above us? 200 countries above us. Richer. Crazy, bro. No, it didn't, bro. That was demolition. That wasn't no direct energy weapons, bro. That was demolition from inside, bro. There's so much evidence that points people inside putting shit together. No direct energy weapon makes a building fall like that. That's demolition. Not even close. Damn, dude, there's so much stuff on here, bro. I don't got no room. I need to get a bigger desk. Big Mike, does that pull up if I just pull it up? Thank you, Wendy. Man, dude. Big Mike, you want me to pull this up? Oh, man. Life, man. Dude, Bush, look at him. You can tell Bush was you can just tell he's such a puppet. I mean, look at him. He almost looks like he didn't know what he was doing. I mean, he didn't, obviously. I mean, just like Bush, his face is just like one of, oh, man. I can't believe this dude's our president, bro. I mean, like, look at them.
Everybody touch the title of your story. Fingers under the title. Get ready to read the title the fast way. Moving to one member. Thank you. Fingers under the title of the story.
What joke, Johnny?
Get ready.
Go, let go.
Yes, the cats go. Fingers under the first word of the story. Get ready to read the story the fast way. Get ready.
Go, girl, let go.
Go on.
She likes to go running with her.
Yeah, no doubt, Killer
Go
Cow.
on.
She played with her.
Try it again. Get ready for the beginning of that sentence. Get ready.
She played with her goat in her house.
Go on.
She played with her goat in her yard.
Good job. Go on.
But the goat did something that made the girl sad.
Let's clean that up. Get ready for butt. Get ready.
Yeah, Johnny, it is.
Go on. Go on.
Well, you know, I don't know why I started playing that again, but just remember, in that little segment right there, the classroom reads right before they tell Bush, kite, steal, plane, crash, something like that. Kite, steal, plane, crash. No, kite, steal, plane, must. This is not a coincidence in my eyes, man. Dude, Thrift, you're saying they didn't leave rubble? Dude, the rubble spread blocks, bro. What are you talking about? The rubble of 9/11 spreaded blocks, bro. It spread blocks away. I don't know where this is coming from, bro. It was controlled demolition. There's way too much evidence, and I've seen buildings fall in controlled demolition. They fall just like that. A building wouldn't collapse like that. They're trying to say fire. There was a fire inside. Okay, that still is not made. Dude, fire, here's the only thing. If it was fire, it could melt the steel so much that it would bend maybe, but it wouldn't break like that. Like the building might tip over and snap in half or something, like, but it wouldn't. Dude, it's obviously controlled demolition. Obviously. I don't need to, bro. That's your opinion. It's cool. I don't think there was planes. I never said nothing about a plane. A plane would never, ever break through that steel like that. A plane's metal like this thick. It would never go through a building of the World Trade Center. I'm not sure there was planes at all, because I was in prison with somebody that was on ground zero. He was right there, and he said there was no planes. That's when I really got woke to the I started thinking about it, like a man in a cave pulling this off against our government. It started making me think, like, dude, and then there's a dude here from New York saying there was no planes there, that everyone's saying explosions, like the firemen. Let me try to pull up the firemen that said they heard explosions. Hold up. Firemen heard explosions at 9/11. See if I can get a video up off that. Here we go. This might be one right here. Hopefully the firemen talk in this one. Does that not look like rubble, bro? Does that not look like rubble? That's rubble. The only reason there's dust is because it's inside of a building that's been there for you know what I mean, so many years, of course dust accumulates. Okay, bro.
Owns the body. Owns the body. Owns the bodies.
I agree, John Smith. I agree with you, brother. Yeah, be somewhere where buildings collapse. It's gonna look just like that. I want to get them to talk. Where are the firemen that spoke about there being explosions? Here, it's right here. This is it.
It was an explosion. It was in the lobby, and the third explosion, the whole lobby collapsed on us.
What was it like?
Horrible. Horrible. You don't want to know. The whole building just collapsed on us inside the lobby.
Is that a secondary explosion?
Yes, it was.
That was the
Yeah, definitely a secondary explosion. We was inside waiting to go upstairs, and on the way upstairs, the whole fucking thing blew. We just collapsed and everybody inside the lobby.
Similar to the first tower coming down, secondary.
I don't know about the first one, but I know the second one it was terrible. Then there was a third one too after that one. That's right. Everybody was inside the building waiting to go upstairs, and they just let loose. Everything just let loose inside the building.
So what you tell me is that
Kitten toes. Exactly. Kitten toes. Well, guess what? A building cannot fall into its footprint without a controlled demolition. And you just said it exactly. Trust me, if a plane crashed in the, floor 77 of the World Trade Centers, floor 77, that floor would be the only thing. They just repair the floor the floors the plane went through. It would never make the building collapse, bro. I never believed that, even as a kid.
the plane or whatever hit the building, then the secondary explosion.
It was like 3 explosions after that. We came in after the fire. We came when the fire was going on already. We was in the staging area inside the building, waiting to go upstairs. And they exploded. The whole lobby collapsed on the lobby inside.
And just AM after that.
Everybody tried to work their way out. A lot of people trapped inside.
People don't understand. There may be more. Any one of these fucking buildings could blow up. This ain't done yet.
Made it outside. We made it about a block.
We made it at least 2 blocks, and we started running floor by floor instead of popping out.
It was if it had detonated.
Floor by floor.
Take down a building.
All the way down. I was watching it and running. Just ran
Yeah,
away. And then you just sort of
exactly.
this cloud of shit chasing you down. Could not run it. West Street. I could not run it. I jumped behind a battalion car. I hit under the car. I was waiting to die.
Ashley Banfield is on the phone with us again from Lower Manhattan with more on
Wow,
what is
bro.
still burning there, Ashley.
Brian, I can no longer hear you, but I just want to reiterate.
I can't play too much videos because they're hitting me with copyright strikes every day when I do live streams like this. So I gotta watch playing too much of videos. Yeah, I remember Trump commenting on it, Big Mike. Yeah, he was like, he was in the basement of it, right? And he was like, "There's no way." Yeah. Here, I'll play it. He was like, "There's no way that this could happen." Dude, I'm not pro-Trump, but that dude be cracking me up, bro. He just makes me laugh. I don't know why, because he just thinks. I look at him like he thinks I'm retarded. You know what I'm saying? I listen to Trump like this dude really thinks I'm dumb when he talks, but he is funny though. He's just funny. He's goofy. I'll pull it up right now, Big Mike. What would I write? Trump on 9/11. Trump on 9/11 in the basement. He was in the basement. I remember he was in the basement. He was with construction workers. Oh, man. Big Mike, give me a title to write in here. How can I get him back in that basement? What would the title be, Big Mike? Big Mike, what should I put in the title, bro? Yeah, Killer Cow, exactly. Yeah, but what do I put, Mike, to start to bring that up? Trump says planes, no way planes did that. Maybe that will do it. Dude, why isn't it coming up, bro? They're censoring this. And I'm on DuckDuckGo. That's what I mean. DuckDuckGo is just like Google now. There's way too much evidence on these explosions. This is ridiculous, man. Nothing's coming up, Mike. It's all news stuff. Huh. Hey, Mike, what would I put in the engine to get that Trump interview? Do you remember the news station? Wait. Trump interview. This is ridiculous, man. Here goes one. Okay, here we go. Here goes some. Maybe we'll get it right here.
Donald, you're probably the best known builder, particularly of great buildings in the city. There's a great deal of question about whether or not the damage and the ultimate destruction of the buildings was caused by the airplanes, by architectural defect, or possibly by bombs or aftershocks. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Well, it was an architectural defect. You know, the World Trade Center was always known as a very, very strong building. Don't forget, that took a big bomb in the basement. Now, the basement is the most vulnerable place because that's your foundation. And it withstood that. And I got to see that area about 3 or 4 days after it took place because one of my structural engineers actually took me for a tour because he did the building. And I said, I can't believe it. The building was standing solid and half of the columns were blown out. I mean, so this was an unbelievably powerful building. If you know anything about structure, it was one of the first buildings that was built from the outside. The steel, the reason the World Trade Center had such narrow windows is that in between all the windows, you had the steel on the outside. So you had the steel on the outside of the building. That's why
Exactly.
when I first looked, and you had big, heavy I-beams. When I first looked at it, I couldn't believe it because there was a hole in the steel. And this is steel that was, you remember the width of the windows of the World Trade Center, folks. I think you know, if you were ever up there, they were quite narrow. And in between was this heavy steel. I said, how could a plane, even a 767 or 747 or whatever it might have been, how could it possibly go through the steel? I happen to think that they had not only a plane, but they had bombs that exploded almost simultaneously because I just can't imagine anything being able to go through that wall. most buildings are built with the steel is on the inside around the elevator shaft. This one was built from the outside, which is the strongest structure you can have, and it was almost just like a can of soup.
You know, Donald, we were looking at pictures all morning long of that plane coming into building number 2, and when you see that approach the far side, and then all of a sudden, within a matter of a millisecond, the explosion pops out the other side.
Right. I just think that it was a plane with more than just fuel. I think.
Look how it's falling,
very
dude.
Big planes. They were going very rapidly because I was also watching where the plane seemed to be not only going fast, it seemed to be coming down into the building. So it was getting the speed from going downhill, so to speak. It just seemed to me that to do that kind of destruction is even more than a big plane, because you're talking about taking out steel, the heaviest caliber steel that was used on a building. These buildings were rock solid. And, you know, it's just an amazing thing. This country is different today, and it's going to be different than it ever was for many years to come.
Wow. What a statement. What a statement to make right there. Wow. What a statement to make. And it's going to be for many years to come. Wow. These creeps, man. They infiltrated our motherfucking government big time. They've always been in it. Now they got a lot of people in it, though. Zionism's controlling this world, man. What's up, Sarah? You got that right. You got that right. I hear you, Stack. I know, buddy. I know. I know. That's why we gotta be here for each other, man. We don't need no president to save us. You know what I mean? Ain't no idolizing shit like that. All we gotta do is worship God. Guys, that's who we're supposed to be worshiping anyway. Now, I mean, you worship whatever you want. That's just in my opinion. Dude, I got this today. Okay. And I thought about it. I put it on whatchamacallit, YouTube comment thing. I mean, the community thing. Okay, it says a minute with God, right? Now, I'm telling you, been in a dark place. Had to go to a funeral. Just been in a dark place. God keep talking to me. God just keeps talking to me. Boom. I just keep getting He just keeps talking to me, man. I'm telling you, I just keep getting these signs, messages, right? So I wake up and I got this. I spent a minute and hope you will too. I love the opening sentence. With what is going on in the world these days, heaven could end up a ghost town. My name is God. You hardly have time for me. I love you and will always bless you. I am always with you. I need you to spend 60 seconds of your time with me today. Don't pray, just praise. And then it's about sending this message, you know what I mean? Keep forwarding this message around, trying to get the word of God out there and trying to get people to find God. And so I did it. I did it. Oh, what's up, Crow folk? You back awake? Hey, yeah, she does. She does, Stack. You're right. You right. Ask them what, Big Mike? Ask what? That's right, Wendy. Amen. Amen. Oh, God's good, man. God's good. God's great. He been answering me, man. He definitely been answering me. Oh, sorry, Crow. I didn't see you till just now. I know I was talking about Discord. You said you was going to sleep. Can't forget about this one here, man. They find this nanothermite in the dust. Only way that's there is because of demolition, man. The only way this nanothermite could be found is if it was used for demolition, man. I mean, like, bro, according to experts, that stuff is used in demolition to bring buildings down.
It's gone, man.
Just like that. That quick. That was quick. Just like that. Then the woman that wasn't there, the woman that faked being there. Wow. The woman that faked being there. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, Stack. Yeah, that was Building 7. That's where they find a nanothermite in the dust. Scientists was looking under their little scope and they find a nanothermite shit, bro. I mean, dude, that blows the cover off of their thing, man. That's only used in demolition, or it's used in every demolition. I'm not gonna say only, but it's used in every demolition. Nanothermite. I mean, dude, and how did Building 7 fall anyway? Dude, you remember the news reporter that said Building 7 fell before it fell? Let me try to pull that up. The news reporter literally says Building 7 falls, and it didn't fall yet. Let me try to find this. Yeah, here it goes. Oh, it came right up. I can't believe it came up that easy, man. This is it. I remember this chick. This is it. Let me see which one I can pull up that will not be a copyright strike, because they keep copyright striking me. Whoops.
At 5:20 p.m.,
My bad.
World Trade Center 7 collapsed. The following aired at 4:57 p.m. on BBC World News, a full 23 minutes before the actual collapse.
We'll leave it there for the moment. We've got some news just coming in, actually, that the Salomon Brothers building in New York, right in the heart of Manhattan, has also collapsed.
Here at the top of the BBC World News show, the anchorman states that World Trade Center 7 just collapsed. The show started at 5 p.m., a full 20 minutes before the actual collapse.
How's that happen?
Welcome to BBC World News.
Hey, sir, what's up?
Heavy loss of life and catastrophic destruction. That's the scene on the streets of New York after the United States suffers what many are saying is the worst attack on the country since Pearl Harbor. A huge operation is underway to find survivors from the wreckage of both towers of the World Trade Center in New York. They collapsed after hijacked airliners with passengers on board were flown into them. The 47-story Salomon Brothers building, situated very close to the World Trade Center, has also just collapsed.
At 5:07 p.m., he goes to a correspondent in New York.
Me too,
She
Sarah.
reports that World Trade Center 7
Sarah.
has collapsed, yet you can clearly see it standing just to the right of her head.
Now, more on the latest building collapse in New York. You might have heard a few moments ago I was talking about the Salomon Brothers building collapsing, and indeed it has. Apparently that's only a few hundred yards away from where the World Trade Center towers were. And it seems that this was not a result of a new attack. It was because the building had been weakened. during this morning's attacks. We'll probably find out more now about that from our correspondent, Jane Stanley. Jane, what more can you tell us about the Salomon Brothers building and its collapse?
Kitten by prayer. Kitten toes by prayer. Seriously, by prayer. Praying is so powerful that if everybody started praying, dude, see, that's what they're doing. They're doing away with God and Christianity because they know how powerful it is. The more people that pray for things like this to not happen, it won't. Just remember, in the end, they can't beat God. Good and evil, good always will win. I'm just saying. I'm telling you.
Well, only really what you already know. Details are very, very sketchy. There's almost a sense downtown in New York, behind me, down by the World Trade Centers, of just an area completely closed off as the rescue workers try to do their job. But this isn't the first building that has suffered as a result. We know that part of the Marriott Hotel next to the World Trade Center also collapsed as a result of this huge amount of falling debris from 110 floors of the two twin towers of the World Trade Center. As you can see behind me, the Trade Center appears to be still burning.
Here we can clearly see World Trade Center 7 on the right side of the screen as the reporter moves to the side and allows the cameraman to get a better view.
We see these huge clouds of smoke and ash, and we know that behind that there's an empty piece of what was a very familiar New York skyline, a symbol of the financial prosperity of this city, but completely disappeared now, and New York is still unable to take on board what has happened to them today.
Presumably there were very few people in the Salomon building when it collapsed. I mean, there were, I suppose, fears of possible further collapses around the area.
That's what you would hope, because this whole downtown area behind me has been completely sealed off and evacuated, apart from the emergency workers. That was done by the mayor, Rudy Giuliani, much earlier today, because of, course, the dreadful collapse of the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center. But New York, very much a city still in chaos. The phones are not working properly. The subway lines are not working properly. And we know that down there near the World Trade Center, there are 3 schools that are being turned into triage centers for emergency treatment. And I know that over in New York Harbor, where the famous Statue of Liberty is, there's a field hospital where 1,500 people are being treated. And we have heard, though it's unconfirmed as yet, that 100 New York City police officers have been taken there as well for treatment. But we do need to confirm those figures for the officers.
It's now, some 8 hours since the attacks. Is there any estimate yet available of the number of casualties in the World Trade Center?
I think we can only go at this point with the words expressed by the mayor of New York, Rudy Giuliani, that it's too frightening to think how many there could be. We know that it's about almost 300 people on the airliners that were used in these attacks. But you've got to remember, this was 9 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday morning.
The live feed is lost at 5:14 p.m.
I hear you, Killer Cow.
Trade Center 7 actually fell.
I don't know nothing about that.
The will not be the same, but they don't really know where to turn. That's the very sad thing. I think there's going to be a lot of very, very traumatized people that has hit them very, very hard.
Jane, I think many of us, when we heard the news, perhaps on the radio earlier today, were completely flabbergasted by it and just couldn't comprehend it. I mean, it almost sounded too far-fetched.
She did that 23 minutes before it fell, bro. Wow, dude. Oh. Yeah, I see what Killer Cow's talking about. Rumsfeld. Wow, yeah, what a quidinky dink, Kyle. What did Quidinky think? They were in Building 7 and the Pentagon, where the side that got hit. Dude, these people, man. That's exactly what they don't want to be followed, is the money trail, because it's going to lead back to the people that's behind it. And that's the number one thing that they're blocking with this whole exposure. It's Israel, man. And it died long ago before Congress advocating for more aid to families of first responders. I don't wanna label. Yeah, I see you, Wendy. Pentagon announced $2.3 trillion missing. The next day, the Twin Towers were attacked. Yeah, yeah, right. But keep thinking everything isn't a rich man's trick to enslave citizens for a one world government. That might call for Daddy Bush's old New World speech. That might call for that. This might be a New World speech time. Yeah, they're creeps. Let's see. September 11th, 1991.
Hi, my name is Meir Barak, founder of TradeNet, the world's largest trading academy, and I have a question for you.
Certain that we stand at a defining hour. Halfway around the world, we are engaged in a great struggle in the skies and on the seas and sands. We know why we're there. We are Americans, part of something larger than ourselves. For 2 centuries, we've done the hard work of freedom, and tonight we lead the world in facing down a threat to decency and humanity. What is at stake is more than one small country. It is a big idea.
Yeah.
A new world order.
Creeps, man.
Where diverse nations are drawn together in common cause.
Thank you, Kyle.
To achieve the universal aspirations of mankind. Peace and security, freedom, and the rule of law. Such is a world worthy of our struggle and worthy of our children's future. If it is possible, I want to continue to build a lasting basis for U.S.-Soviet cooperation for a more peaceful future for all mankind. The triumph of democratic ideas in Eastern Europe and Latin America, and the continuing struggle for freedom elsewhere,
I agree, Sam.
all around the world,
right,
all confirm the wisdom of our nation's founders. Tonight, we work to achieve another victory, a victory over tyranny and savage aggression.
Total scumbags, man. Total scum. That's all there is to it. Total scum. That's really all there is to it. Fucking scumbags. You know what? My man, my man. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, dog. Good night, Jonia. Good night. Yeah, they're total scumbags. I hear you, Crow. Oh yeah, Mike. He's another creep. Another creeper. Dude, I can't believe leaves are falling already. There's leaves all in here. You believe leaves are falling already, dude. It's already over, bro. Fuck, dude. It's all good, Jonia. Thanks. I don't know, guys. It might be over for the night. I'm burnt out with shit, man. Yeah, I hear you, Big Stack. I hear you, Big Stack. Thank you, Wendy. It's here already, man. In the morning, well, today it was hot as hell. Today was weird, man. Like, it was hot. Like, the last couple days, it's been, like, cool out. And today, man, like, it was hot as ever. It was like a mid-July day, mid-August day. It was so hot. But every other morning, it's been freezing. When I leave in the morning, I gotta wear a hoodie now and shit. But the last couple days, no. You mean like tree you smoke or Christmas tree? I hear you, Big Mike. I know. I'm coming out there soon, Mike. I gotta do a couple more things. I'll talk to you privately, but I'm almost ready, man. I'm almost ready. And I had a funeral to go to this week, so this week was all bad. I couldn't really get nothing done this week, Mike, but I'm just about ready, bro. I'm just about ready. Yeah, thrift. It was humid as hell today, bro. Like today was like I don't know where it came from. Like it was so hot, dude. It was like I don't know. Maybe because it was cool the last couple days, it just felt like that much more hotter. But boof, it was hot. It was hot. Oh, is Is that why you was talking about that, Wendy? Oh, that Christmas tree. I'm thinking you're talking about smoking weed and shit. Look, you see where my mind's at. Christmas trees. That's what I thought you was talking about, Wendy. Yeah, no doubt, Mike. Just save me that spot, bro. Just save me that spot. I'm coming. This month. Yeah, that's what was weird. Exactly. It felt hotter today than almost every summer day. I don't know what it was. Today was just nasty hot. Like it was like Florida. It was like Florida heat. Dude, Wendy, how about when you pull my social credit score up on my life, how about they got my address down in Palm City, Florida? They got me listed in Palm City, Florida right now. So I'm like, wow, all right, fine. Whatever. You keep me listed down there. That's better for me. What's up, Big Mike? You calling me, Big Mike? Good night, Betty Boop. Yeah, Palm City. Sunset Trace Village I used to live in. What's up, Big Mike? You calling me? Yeah. Dude, Antonio Brown got convicted of rape 3 times by the same girl. Let's make a banner for that one. Need I say more? And I'm making a video on it, Wendy, just to get his name out there, because he's a scumbag, and I bet he did do it. I bet he did do it. Still Steeler Nation over there, Mike. Mike, I'm turning your whole street's gonna be Steeler Nation, bro. The whole San Bernardino is gonna be Steeler Nation, Big Mike. He's a bum. He's a bum. Ooh, I can't stand him. I can't stand him. Now, I'm embarrassed that he was a Steeler. It's embarrassing. Even though our squad is embarrassing right now. We're gonna bounce back though. It's what the Steelers do, man. They always play this bullshit game. They win the Super Bowl the years they go 8-8. You know what I mean? The years they go 15-1, they lose. It's just I don't know. Yeah, I bet he did. I bet he did too, man. I really do. I really do. I can see him doing that, man. I see him as that type of dude. You know what I mean, Wendy? I see Antonio Brown as that type of dude. Like, oh man, I don't even want to think about it, dude. It's disgusting. Plus, he's a rapist, Jonia. Don't forget the Patriots. He's also a rapist. That's worse. Oh, Mike, definitely. They definitely pulled some bullshit. 100% they did. There's no way that happened like that. The Patriots never take a player that is a troublemaker unless it's like a Randy Moss situation. They pulled some bullshit to get him. 100%. There's no doubt in my mind. That's how the Patriots are. They're cheaters. That's what they do. And you know why they're cheaters? Because their name is the Patriots. So they do that for America, like Patriots. It's all rigged, man. It's all rigged. rape for them. Creeps. Freaking creeps. It's embarrassing. He was a Steeler. Fucking creep. Yeah, he called Big Ben a pig rapist. Oh my god. Oh gosh. He really called Ben a pig rapist, and then he rapes the same girl 3 times. Yeah, as of right now, he can still play because the NFL is investigating it. Well, played for the Atlanta Falcons, the Eagles, the Steelers. He played for a couple teams. Atlanta mostly. Yeah, he does. He does think he's entitled. He does. Creep. I hear you, Sarah. Them dudes are the lowest life scumbags on earth that do something like that. Yeah, I hear you, JJ. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up, guys. Say good night. I'm out of here, man. Exactly, Mike. Exactly. Exactly. They wasn't giving nothing up for him. Although they're giving him 15 million this year. He's such a scumbag, AB, man. Yeah, I'm shutting down. I'm signing out now, Crow. All right, guys. Good night, Jonia. Good night, Wendy. Good night, Thrift. All right, Killer Cow. Be safe, man. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. All right, Big Mike. You stay up, bro. I'll talk to you. Hit me up, Big Mike. Hit me up whenever. Good night, Sarah. Thank you for coming. Thank everyone for coming. Appreciate you guys, man. Remember 9/11, man. People we lost. And for them, let's get the truth out there. Frisian fan, thank you. Much love to you. Good night to you, Frisian. Good night to you, fan. Much love. All right, Sarah. Crowfolk, all right, Thrift. Ain't no doubt, JJ. Good night, Angel. Much love. Good night, Sherry. You guys be blessed too. Be blessed, everybody. Keep me in your prayers, as I will with you. And see you guys later, man. Much love, man. R.I.P. to everyone from 9/11 too, man. We gotta get the truth out there for them. Do it for them, man. Bet. Good night, everybody. Much love. Again, B5679. Get truth to that line.